All right. Do. Just gonna open my things and we'll be on. Does anyone want to do a quick recap while I'll do this? Condition. You.
Recap. Can I even remember everything that happened?
Well, some pretty big thing happened last time.
Yes. Well, I know where it ended. It ended with me stumbling across Simon and the Barons being beaten up by some biker guy who's also very odd, and he led me to a little clinic that he knows that has a place to buzz me in. And wouldn't you know it, there's a man that tried to attack me with a syringe. So, yep.
Oh, right, yeah, you're in the middle of a terrifying little scene where someone you know is bleeding to death, but also people are trying to murder you. Meanwhile, I think Joshua and Lucian are out at the Barrens. One was getting a snack and the other one was tagging up some buildings.
And they were making out with Viti.
Oh, yeah, you know,
That happened.
the hot vampire way.
Yeah.
Logic. Wow.
And Ivan, what was Ivan up to? I
Not
think he
much.
mostly just went home. Oh, no, he's been researching at the library quite a lot, and I think that's his current goal. So, yeah,
He's
that's,
done.
he is a little bit out of the action, but Joshua and Lucian might be able to participate if Celine can get somewhere and try to call for help.
Well, Ivan could try to come also, but you know, it's my
Right, but it'll be a bit more of a drive.
Yeah.
So we will see how things progress. The action is probably on Celine.
Oh boy, what's wow. All right.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm good. Just gonna drink something. Sorry. Came out of nowhere. All right. So yeah, last time we stopped, Celine was actually avoiding being stabbed by a syringe full of God knows what.
So I have a
And
question.
Yeah.
This is a guy who tried. So as I understand it, that we're in this quote unquote medical facility. There's a female doctor who has Simon laid out on like a cot or a hospital bed.
Yep.
And then there's the guy who attacked me.
Yep.
Okay, so describe this guy if you would be so kind.
Sure. This guy, I'm gonna try to find where I put his image. Ah, here we are. This guy, come on. This is not the good one. This guy is wearing street clothes, very much resemble a bit like the ones Simon is wearing. Is not really remarkable.
Okay.
Kind of a
average Joe like type.
Average Joe, yeah, kind of.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to use my brawling to take this.
I want you to do a quick perception roll with your acute senses.
So does that give me +2? I don't recall offhand.
Yes, I think so. I'm gonna check. Rule of the night. No, law of the dead. Merits. You add your blood potency to any roll to use your senses.
Well, that's one success.
This guy's smell of something that reminds you of Vitae. Not quite Vitae, but something close.
Okay. Well, I want to grab that syringe from his hand, or turn it around in his hand and jab it into his neck.
Sure.
So what should I do for that?
You're gonna do a dex brawl -3 to do that. Because you're
Should I
gonna
use,
enter in a...
would I use strength or no?
Now, dex brawl. Try to hit him first. I swear I had something from you. I have his shit, but don't have his picture.
Okay, I'm gonna tap a point of willpower into that, so that gives me 3 more.
No, you can use Vitae also to gain a +2 to a physical attribute.
Oh, but I can't use willpower?
You can use both.
Okay, so just for willpower, does that give me a +2 or a +3?
3.
Okay, so I'll use a point of willpower so I have a 0 penalty. And what the hell? Yeah, use a point of blood. I need to have this happen. Boom.
Sorry, it was strength. I'm stupid. But
Oh,
that's the
that,
exceptional success, so wow. Then you get 2 things. You can damage him, control his weapon.
I want to control his weapon and turn it in on himself.
All right. You do that as you manage to easily grab hold of his syringe and just turn it on him, injecting him with whatever what's in it with in his jugular. He immediately, you can hear him gurgling and screaming as it seems to be doing a lot of damage almost instantly. You can see his veins turning darkish, a dark purple kind of hue. It's
Okay. I'm going to. So, what is that doctor doing? Is she actually attending to his wounds?
she's screaming when she sees that. Like,
I am going to
not expect that.
I'm going to look at her and then speak in Polish and point to Simon. Heal him.
She doesn't seem to understand you.
I say it more insistently.
She calls like, oh, please don't kill me. Just I wasn't part of this. Just please, just.
I'll walk over to Simon's other side. So it's her, Simon on the bed, then me, and then I'll kind of gently like pat his hair and then look up at her and repeat, "Heal him."
In Polish,
In
she's gonna try to roll something to get hold of herself. All right, you see her starting to rummage through the room where you can see there is some medical equipment. You think she's beginning to disinfect Simon's wound where Simon said, "What the fuck happened?"
Is he conscious or no?
Almost not, but he seems to be frightened by you and what happened.
I'll take his hand in my hand.
He grasps your hands and just try to hold on as he's feeling a bit of pain. You just killed someone. As you can hear the gurgles of man just dying down. So you're gonna have to roll to keep your
Okay.
humanity intact.
Sure. What do I have to roll for that?
It's a number of dice. Let me up. Humanity. Where is humanity? I always forget where it is.
You mean on the right hand side of the
Curses
screen?
great or small. Up. Nah. The humanity skill.
For
Killing
the circle
someone.
breaking points, page 107.
It's an accidental killing, so because you didn't mean to, you just meant to defend yourself. So it's 2 dice plus you were defending your life. So 1 die, 5 die total. Also, what is your humanity score? Are you suffering from the gangrel curse right now?
Okay. Well,
No,
my
you're not.
humanity is 7, so
Yeah, you're not suffering from the curse.
okay. So I roll 5d10s.
Yep, and 1 success is enough to not lose your humanity.
You get a beat just for rolling, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Wow. Reroll 3. You can. Wow. Reroll 1. You almost an exceptional success. Ah, damn it.
Okay.
It was so close.
This is the most human thing I've ever done.
That murder is human.
You managed to hold on to your humanity for now, but you will get
Now-
a bestial condition as you just kill someone. And you take -2 penalty to resist frenzy or physical impulse,
Now I'm going
and
to ask you a
-2 to
question here,
defense.
too.
Yes. Yeah.
I just sort of look casually over my shoulder and see him gurgling on the floor. Does this satisfy my
Your what?
dirge?
Yes. Yes, it does. You can gain all of your willpower back.
Okay. All right. And so I'm bestial.
A bestial is -2 to resist frenzy and defense.
Okay. I need to I need to get Simon stabilized, and get him out of here. So is she regaining her composure enough to try to treat his
Yes,
wounds?
she's treating his wounds. As I said, she's disinfecting his wounds, trying to stitch him up, and you can see that Simon is wincing with pain and shaking a bit with fear.
Okay. I cannot stay here to fight these people. So after a few moments when he's, stabilized and not dying,
He is.
okay, I am
You
going
think?
to
At least yes.
I'm going to look up at her and meet her gaze. I'm going to point to the door and go bzzz.
She do me a presence expression roll -2 to convey your message.
No such luck.
She back off from Simon. Doesn't seem to understand. She's like, look, just let me go. All right.
I'm going to switch back from Polish into English or French or whichever, and say, "You need to release the door. I'm taking him with me."
The door is normal door. Yeah, there's nothing barring you from leaving.
Okay. Then I am going to pick up Simon or kind of put his arm around my shoulder and take him to my car.
Do me a wits composure roll -3. You hear the doctor just foraging through something. Once you're down the corridor, you don't hear a gun or anything like that, but she's doing something, or she
Okay.
did something.
I am going to bring him to the car and get him in and drive off.
He doesn't speak. He's very pale, still moaning in pain when you take take a bumper or that kind of thing.
Does he? I'm going to ask him. Do you have a cell phone?
No, I don't. I think that guy took it or it's done. I don't know if it's. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know where it is.
I'm going to drive to Dr. Bohex.
All right. You easily managed to drive to Dr. Bohek's location.
I'm going to park the car safely, and get out of the clinic, and or get out of the car and take him into the clinic.
It's both. Sure.
I'm gonna, bring him in and wait
You
for
see
the
the
front desk.
nurse saying, "What? What
needs-
happened?"
He needs immediate medical attention. He's dying.
Um. Huh. I think did someone went to Dr. Borek last night because I know he was called to the cartoon, but don't think it was tonight. So I'm gonna roll to see if he's here.
Okay.
One success will be enough. Yep. This is a nursing. I'll call the doctor.
Okay. And
Cheesy.
I'll hold Simon and say it's gonna be all right. Just take a deep breath.
It doesn't say anything. He seems shocked. Really shocked. Maybe for pain and maybe from seeing guys die or attacking you or something like that. And after a while, after like 30 seconds, you can see, you can hear the nurse say, "Go down. First down left."
Okay. I'll take him first door on the left.
And you can see the doctor getting ready for whatever he gets his glove on, his medical tools are all laid down, and he looks at you when you enter and looks at Simon. Says, "So what happened?"
This is my friend Simon. He's had a difficult night. He was attacked by something that I don't know was human. And remember that thing I asked you for help about? And I'll just, yeah. And I'll make eye contact with him and nod. But he needs help. I can explain a little bit more, but he needs to get stabilized.
All right. You can see him taking Simon by the arm and making him lie down on a medical bed. And let's roll, actually, since he has stats.
I'll stay in the room and watch. Yeah, like I'm not going to leave him alone with him.
How many vitae do you have?
I have 8.
All right, you're good. He's fine. He's
Maybe you
bearded
can
up, but he needs a plaster around his leg. He has a broken leg.
Maybe you should give him something to help him sleep, Doc.
Sure. And since what as you see Simon beginning to protest as you see the doctor already injected him with with something, and you can see Simon say, "What?" before drifting to sleep.
Okay. And I'll say, I'm very sorry to have done this, Dr. Bohek, but we should talk.
Hmm. Yes, I'm listening. You can. Uh, hmm. Doesn't have any broken ribs, so that's good.
Um, this young man, I found it on as coincidence at a club, and I thought I would. Well, he seems like a vessel or somebody useful. He's a chemistry student.
Hmm.
I was wandering the Barrens, and I just so happened to find him being beaten up rather badly by a man who looked like a biker or a ne'er do well or something like that. But when I tried to intervene and approach him, he sort of blinked away very, very fast. I don't, and when I approached him, he said, "Oh God, you're not alive," or something to that effect.
Sounds like a goal.
I don't know. Something to the effect too. If Simon said, "I know there's people close by that can help me." He was. He said there was a clinic nearby, so I took him. I was buzzed in, and I'll recite the address too. Um, Wherein I was attacked by a man with a syringe, and I turned it on himself, and he seemed to die of poison almost immediately. Um, I got him out of there and brought him here, but I think we might have uncovered a cell within the city. Simon here is connected with them, and I'm sure he has a lot of information that he could yield. However, at this time, I know what you're capable of with what you do with the mind stuff. So let's be gentle with this one, but at the same time, he might have information. You did me a favor, I'm willing to do you a favor.
He looks at you. Sorry, what? You're doing me a favor?
He has information to find the cult. Whatever poison they use is still being used. I'm sure probably in the next few hours they're going to evacuate that location. But here's the address. You can call the powers that be if needed. But I think Simon here has some answers.
All right. Thank you.
She'll just kind of consider. I've been considering potentially making him a ghoul. Considering what, well, given our past history, I would prefer if you didn't destroy his mind. But I'm not certain how to proceed. I'm sorry
I
for
can-
dumping this on your lap.
I can give elaborate comments, but I cannot yet. I mean,
Well, my concern is that they're going to, now they know that somebody did this. I don't know if I can bring him safely back to his home. I don't know what to do with him. But I feel as though he's my responsibility.
I can make him forget or alter things that went down, but I cannot know. I can look through his mind for memories. That's not how it works.
Okay,
You want to make it for that.
I see. I want his safety to be paramount, but like I said, if they're gonna come for him at his house, I'm almost positive of that. On the other hand, I don't exactly want to kidnap him.
You already did.
What should we do? Well, I can bring him back to his house and have him forget that what happened.
Well, does he know you of your nature?
No. All he knows is that I stabbed a guy, or I don't even know if he was fully conscious to see what was happening.
Very well. Well, you brought him in, so either I wipe or correct his memories of the place and even the events that transpired, or you ghoul him, or we dispose of him.
We're not killing. I guess she'll kind of like lean her head against the back of a wall and just realize the irony of the situation. and realize what Dr. Bohek might have done is now like it's the irony is not lost on herself, and she's feeling her body beginning to tremble as she
Calm
tries to
down.
puzzle about this.
Try to calm down. All right. Take a deep breath. I know you don't need it, but it helps. Just focus on my voice. All right.
I just killed a man.
Many people I do. You almost all vampires did it at one point. It's inevitable. Death is a part of life, and sometimes you have to defend yourself. Sometimes you don't control yourself. It doesn't mean that what you did is any less worse, but everyone at some point had to do it.
She'll kind of open her mouth to respond and decide against revealing that part of herself. But say, okay, if we bring him back
Yeah.
to his house, the cult will find him and then spirit him away. We might lose answers. If I keep him, I'm holding him against his will.
Maybe not. Can convince him in wanted to spend a night with you. Maybe just talking, have dinner, that sort of thing.
Well, I can't reveal what we are.
No, unless you plan to ghoul him or embrace him.
I can't do that.
Then no, but I can spin the detail enough to make him believe he just had a night out and maybe he had an accident on the way and you were here to
help him.
help him. Maybe his house blowed up. I don't know. Maybe he fell down the stairs. That sort of thing. I can do.
I know this is terrible of me to ask. Can you make him forget that I killed someone?
Yes. It's gonna be hard, but I can.
Okay, don't do it. I can do this. No, it's best to face these things. All right, we'll just let him sleep for now. Do you know when he'd be awake again? I might
In
have to stay.
about, you see him look at his wrist to see it rush. In about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, what time of the day is it by now?
It's about. It was very.
It's getting late in the night.
Yeah. Um, it's about 3 a.m.
Okay, I'll stay up with him until he comes around, and then we should have a chat. I don't want to affect his mind. We'll see what he has to say about it.
He's probably going to be very groggy from the anesthetic.
Okay.
And he did, well, someone either he fell from through a roof or someone didn't. Well, I mean, I know you said that found him like that, but the guy that beat him did a pretty good job. He's not in any danger of dying, but he's gonna have to walk with some plaster on his leg and try to move as little as possible for some weeks.
Okay. Well, let's not mess with his head just yet. She kind of says, trying to regain her composure. I'll have a chat with him. We'll see what he wants to do, and we'll just have a discussion. Is it all right if I keep him here for now? Or would you prefer I take him away? And
I would
put you
prefer
in
that you take him away. This is not a place for mortals, not in the know.
Okay. Then I'll take him back to my vineyard and I'll deal with the consequences there.
All right, let me just illustrate. Just you'll probably need to prescribe some antibiotics, but I have some friend that can do that.
Okay.
Let's just call it that, friends.
She'll kind of nod and wait, if he leaves to go and get that or whatever, whatever last things he needs to do, she'll take that, and she'll wait for him until he's finished, and then she'll say, "And there's one last thing though.
What?
Thank you. I'm sorry, I was wrong about you."
It's all right. Just be careful with him.
Yeah. Okay, let's get him to my car. So she'll,
The nurse come and help you put him in a brain card? No. No, that's a French word for it. Sorry.
we'll just put him in like a hoodie or something and make it seem like he's passed out or something.
A stretcher?
Yeah, just wheel him out to the car.
Yeah, that's what nurse is helping you. She look at him and say, "Oh, it's gonna be all right. Just you need a lot of rest and to eat properly."
Okay, and I'll make sure I remember everything and do all of that and take everything, and then I'll drive him
She
to
gives you the wheelchair to go with.
the what?
The wheelchair. She gives you a wheelchair for him.
Oh, wheelchair. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, perfect. So I'll keep that and or stow it in the back of the trunk, get him in the car, and drive him to the vineyard, and basically get him up into my bed, and I'll just wait for him to wake up.
All right. Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh, are you all right?
Yeah, no, sorry, just hadn't talked for a while after I ate something, so. I just wanted to respond really quickly so you know I was here. So, that was what happened.
All right. What is Ivan doing right now? He did a lot of searching in the library, but learned a lot of things.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. I haven't slept in 2 days, if you might recall.
Yep.
And I'm going to continue doing it until I figure this thing out. I'm still in that one room.
Until you fall asleep for the next week.
No.
Until what then?
Until I figure it out. I'm still reading that thing I only have a chance to figure out.
Oh yeah. Wow. Make me 3 more rolls.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
No, it's military lingo. It's really just frustrating.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm really just, what do you call it?
Maybe a
Powering
book
through. I'm powering through.
Maybe a book with pictures in it would be more appropriate.
It would, actually. I don't think you've ever read a military pamphlet before. They do have pictures in them sometimes. Well, not pictures, graphs. I don't know, graphs count as pictures.
The only picture it has is a sort of shield design in the right up corner.
Like I
there's
said,
nothing on it.
my only option here is to brute force through. So that's
Yep.
my only plan right now. Is I'm going to spend
So-
my time brute forcing it.
Joshua and Lucian, what are you two doing for the rest of the night?
Oh, well, I've had a good time spray painting this part of town, so I think I've probably accomplished my general
Yep.
desire for the night. So
You
maybe I
got-
might end up trying to talk to someone. And I got a small list. The question is, which people do I go talk to?
You're with Lucian right now. You should remember.
Indeed.
So. If he was on your list, but just sing.
Yeah. Of course, the question is there anything Lucian wants to do?
Lucian was going to cement that particular clinic as his feeding ground.
All right. Really, the clinic where you encountered a kindred.
Okay.
Alright. So you go around and just settle that as your territory?
All right, you can certainly try.
Yeah, would be a prudent idea for one of my dietary habits.
Yeah, but you also saw someone is apparently already using it as a feeding ground, so you probably are going to have to fight for it.
Yeah.
And it's not in
Uh,
Iraq, so legally you need to go to the prince for that. Otherwise, it's considered poaching, even if probably no one will report you. Unless you don't know, actually, if the girl you saw there is the mistress of the territory, of the feeding ground.
hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Well, try and ask some of the local coffees if they know if anyone owns the place formally.
Sure, you can absolutely try.
Hi, I'm a local Carthian. How you doing?
He is. Actually, yeah. It's you're the
I could
one.
actually, if he wants, make a cacophony roll in his favor and see how
You could
that
very
goes.
well do, yeah.
I
That's
believe it was
probably
int or wits and then cacophony.
it's intelligence streetwise, and you can ask one question. I'll take a minus one for each question you want to ask about a message. You get +3 because this is a. You
All
get
right.
+3. Just
So I
if you
should get
want.
+4 total because I do have a specialty in it. Now the question is, what does Lucian want to know?
Does Lucian wants to know if the clinic is, basically owned by someone legally, vampire-wise. If you catch my drift.
Let's see.
All right, I'm thinking of a couple questions real quick. I'm just gonna write them down. Who
How many?
owns it? What clan are they? What covenant? And how powerful? And I'm gonna dump that down to. I'm gonna dump it down to 4 questions. That's -4, so I'm rolling flat right now.
All right.
So those are gonna be my questions, and this is gonna be my roll, and it works.
All right. The clinic itself doesn't have any cacophony sign on it. It's a very well kept building. The territory around, however, is another thing. It's owned by a deva of
Ooh.
the Lanza Sanctum. And someone pretty important with a. You can see the mark of a prince. Um, that means that this guy has an official position in the court.
Ooh. Maybe you don't want to mess with this clinic in particular. Could get you into
The
trouble.
clinic itself is part of the territory, but it's not claimed.
Aha. Still, better be careful. If they end up walking out and onto the street, then someone might go for your throat for it. I know where my cough went. I transferred it to you.
Oh,
Hang on a
boy.
All right.
Sweet stuff in here.
But yeah, I'm freely sharing the info with Lucian. Well, you got a bit of a hurdle if you want to take this area.
Better find somewhere else then, because if it's someone that important, I've got a cat in hell's chat.
But Emmerich, you did say that the clinic itself was technically free game, right?
Excuse me. Give me a sec.
The clinic is part of the territory, It itself, it's not claimed as a feeding ground,
Mm-hmm.
but it's part of a larger feeding ground.
Ah, okay.
And since it's not in Iraq, it would be poaching. It would be technically illegal, so you would have trouble with the prince, but you can still try to claim it.
Well, if you want to go put up a fight for it, well, you're free to do that. I've got my own fight up ahead I'm trying to work on.
He's not here right now, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, afterwards, after I share some information with Lucian, I think I might actually spend a little time with Bohack and see if he needs any assistance in his work tonight.
We'll just wait 1 or 2 minutes to see if has come back,
Okay.
because he might want to do something.
Well, the question is if Joshua stumbles in across what's happening.
Probably. That's the thing.
Could be. That'd be funny.
And silence.
Gonna wait just another minute. Oh, fuck me.
Maybe later.
Oh,
If you're good.
Oh my.
alright.
All right.
Well, I don't think we expected
Yep.
it to go.
Alright. Going to Bohek. You got 2 door remaining, I think, to regain his trust as your social maneuvering. But
I'm gonna go ahead and mark that
you-
down.
as you come in your creepy freaking divan, you manage to get there in time to see Celine pulling someone unconscious into her vehicle with the help of a nurse.
Huh. I'm gonna wait a minute until the person's actually in the vehicle, and then kind of creep up to the side of it.
Celine, you see Joshua in a white van.
Ah! Does he get out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting out. I'm like creeping up to the van, just trying to like stay out of other people's eyesight as I kind of like wander over.
Do me a
Just
quick
like taking a hand
stealth.
out of the pocket, waving.
Give me a. Alright. So, yeah, you're not trying to be stealthy. Well,
Yeah, no,
you're not a Nosferatu.
not yet.
I'll remake it.
I'll have a taste of everyone's blood, and then I'll have access to all the powers.
That's technically true. You had a drink of a gangrel Nosferatu. You can access the power.
Just gotta go for a David next and a maquette, and I got the whole set.
But you're gonna need someone to teach you the basics.
Ah, yeah, technically true. But I got friends. Speaking of, Joshua's approaching, waving his hand. How's Celine reacting?
Celine will kind of blink like she doesn't believe it and lower the window down.
I didn't know you were doing ambulance duty.
Oh, no. Geez, this is Simon. Simon's had a very bad night, and I think so have I.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Um,
Well, if you got to take a rest, just I hope you're okay.
do you happen
Simon.
to have a cell phone that I could contact you on?
Yeah, sure. I got like a dozen. Well, half a dozen. 3. And he'll go ahead and share his number.
Okay.
You need like a secure one or like the regular one? I thought you had the regular one.
I don't think it works
You
anymore.
did.
It got wet.
No,
Oh.
you shouldn't. Oh.
I could help you with that. I mean, if it just got a little wet. I mean, you didn't just like dunk into the river or something, did you?
Yeah, I did that. Got fully
Ah,
submerged.
of
I don't know if it's
course.
gonna work anymore.
Oh, he'll go ahead and like help you get his number on your new phone.
Okay. I'll say to him, so I could probably fill you in, but it's getting late. I think I stumbled across one of the people who killed us, who poisoned us to death. I think I stumbled in on one of their safe houses, or I don't know, maybe their main base for all I know. Either way, he's connected to it, and I have to figure out how to convince him to tell me without resorting to awful things.
Well, don't let him out of your sight one way or another.
Well, he's gonna sleep for a little while longer, but
If you're gonna get any answers out of this, well, can't lose them.
no,
Especially if what happened to him? Someone beat him up, you said?
really badly. His leg.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he can run away because his legs are pretty.
Yeah, but round 2 on that isn't gonna be pretty.
No.
Oh, if you need any help, you got my number.
Yeah, and yeah. If
Oh,
you're
by the
really-
way, and he'll go ahead and like pull something from his back pocket, which is a spray paint gun. Here you go. Thanks.
Oh, sure. She'll put it in like the back seat.
Came in real handy.
She'll say to him, "Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe trying to expand the workshop, but uh, if you're, do you believe in God at all?"
Seems kind of improbable to me, and if it did, wouldn't really affect me much.
Well, just the same, will you say a prayer for me?
I'll put my best spam messages out for you.
The Circle of the Crown is not happy with
$1
you.
is one prayer in your favor. He'll just kind of wink.
All right, I'll buy you a drink next time.
I'll keep you to that.
Catch you later.
All right. Joshua will then head inside.
Do me a resolve composure check, please.
Which first?
Celine.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Shit dice, so it's not dramatic failure, but you feel unnerved as soon as you said, do throw a prayer for me.
Didn't say specifically who for, but or which god.
Now you feel uneasy
Okay.
as soon as you say that. You can you're almost certain you saw something in the rear view mirror of your car just as soon as you enter it.
Okay.
But it's gone.
Okay. Well, I'll drive home, and get him into bed, and unload the wheel.
Yeah, but now it's Joshua's turn because I know what you're doing.
Yep. And I'm generally just here, spending some time being friendly with Dr. Bohek and just trying to be helpful. Because I spent about a month helping it out in the lab anyway, so I'm pretty used to this.
Also, do you want just to do manual task or something else?
Uh, that's a good question. What does he need help with these nights right now?
Doesn't really need any help right now. When you get to him, he's reading through some old ass looking books, like old leather cover, yellow stained pages. He's using gloves to turn the pages.
Well, I have a budding interest and knowledge skill in the occult, so maybe I could talk with him about that and maybe help him try to understand it from a different perspective.
Yeah, do me an intelligence academic roll then.
Ooh, academics, even better.
Or
Nope, no
occult if you have
specialty.
it.
Yeah, I have occult as well, but I have better academics.
Occult then, yeah. Nah, then occult if you have it. I thought you didn't have any, but you bought it.
Okay, so int and occult. Let's see if I can help him out today. Aha!
You managed to help him out a bit with. It's basically these are alchemical texts, and they're. If you thought spy transmission were coded, you never saw an alchemist text. Everything is a metaphor. Everything is referenced as something else. Like salt might be referenced as the exquisite substance of the underworld, or
This thing, it's like a cooking recipe.
yeah, it's exactly like a cooking recipes, and you spend sometimes like a lot of time actually
Mhm.
peering with him through those old texts. You manage to
Wouldn't you know
chat
it?
a
I
bit with
actually have
him.
a specialty in cryptography, so I know how to at least decode
Yep,
things.
you know, and that's but the it's in Latin. It's
Mhm.
old, so
So I got to pull up another book, reference the text,
yep.
translate it, and
And what
just
do
have
you
like
know?
a big
You
stack of papers by the end.
actually have a somewhat fun time and
Yeah.
learning more about mortal alchemy, at least.
But clearly it does relate to our alchemy. And
Yep.
if our alchemy runs on the same force of life as does everything else, then I mean, it kind of illuminates our condition a little bit, doesn't it?
But it's very late when you're done with it. But yeah, you have one door left, and do you want to spend the night at Dr. Blake's place or not?
I will return to
Of
mine.
the day, sorry. Yeah. All right.
I haven't tried staying up for the day, but I don't fancy my chances of being able to do it.
You're all trying to stay out late. Go to
Everyone
sleep,
else
children.
says I'm a good boy. I take my bedtime.
Ah, that's good. So yeah, day comes. Daytime comes for all of you. One drift to Topper, and the rest of you.
I have to stay awake.
Yep. You know, Will Jimmy is. I think it's stamina resolve roll. We do this every session, and every session I forget.
I understand that feeling quite a bit.
Because I have too many RPG rules in my head.
Now, before I, do the roll here,
Yep.
once I have him all situated, my mind is going to drift back to what happened in the well, and think of this interesting goddess that I've become slightly obsessed about, and I will say a prayer to her.
Oh, so
Um, Please give me the strength not to become a monster that I know I'm capable of becoming.
you feel this. Still feel this. Not uneasy. It's less like something is listening to you, but you don't actually feel anything happening. Maybe she heard you, maybe not, but
Is it possible in any sort of game mechanic sort of way to sacrifice a will point power in that to her?
a what?
A will point, a willpower.
No.
Okay.
And you know the blood is usually a better sacrifice to the gods of the circle of the tomb worship. They prefer vitae to be spilled in the name, that willpower to be used.
Okay. In that case, then I guess I will go to the mirror that is currently covered up by a sheet, and I will keep my sink open, and I will take the sheet down and close my eyes before I see anything in the reflection, and repeat that again, and squeeze out a point of willpower, or excuse me, vitae, and let it drop into the sink. And say,
All right.
offer this to you.
Um. Very well. You know, Just oh, sorry to remind you, her name is Sirona. She's a goddess of wells, water, life, death, serpents, and growth in general. She's regarded as a gentle, well, a motherly goddess, more gentle than the other gods that are usually worshipped by the circle. Nothing seems to happen right now as you do your little prayer and sacrifice. But do you have experience in store?
Not available.
All right. Well, if you want to, you can purchase Kruak once you've got enough experience for it.
Well, sure. But what I'll do is I'll do that and then slowly open my eyes, half expecting her to see her standing behind me or something. But
No,
okay.
I'm just gonna make. Oh,
If you need it, it's okay.
damn it! Why does it happen now? It didn't happen with. All right, so I just need to note something on your character sheet, the GM section. But you do a little sacrifice. You can. You already have all your willpower, so you don't see anyone in the reflection, but
Okay.
you don't feel a sense of dread or anything like that.
Okay. So I can see the vitae in the sink, and I guess I'll just rinse it down so it doesn't leave evidence behind. And I will then position myself in a chair next to him and stay awake.
Make a stamina resolve roll.
And I will add a point of willpower.
Sure. You manage to stay awake too. You have -1 to all your action as you're lethargic, like Ivan.
Okay.
Ivan, before you can do 3 rolls for your first 6 hours period.
Alright. Damn it. Damn it.
This is like Wormer. All you did was fail.
It shows that
Sorry.
you're not rolling any dice. Are you?
No, yes.
No, I did. I rolled a 5, I rolled a 4, and I rolled a 9. It's a chance die.
You needed 10 to succeed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You almost got one.
Yeah, last time I had a 9 too.
Celine, you managed to stay awake. Did you cover up your room so the sun
Yes.
wouldn't get in? With what?
Sheets and
Hmm.
anything else I can.
Do me a quick craft roll to manage to find something more. I could block more efficiently the ray of the sun. You managed to find something like multiple layer of sheets, so
Yeah.
it's pretty secure for now.
And I'll leave the bathroom light on.
When you hear Simon just